Hey guys, so I'm making halim, and in this video I'll show you guys how to make it. I have made like a bowl for myself, and then I'll show you. That's how it looks like. And then so in this video I'm going to show you how to make it. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Bye. So I'll give you guys a record, like a list of the lentils that you will need. You will need like, few kinds of lentils. And then, but you can find all of this in either like a Mediterranean or Indian store. Next, you have to mix all the lentils and soak them in water overnight so they get smooshed easily. Now on the next day, now they're kind of softer and you have to blend it in the blender and to make it more smooshier. So once you're done blending, smooshing or blending all the lentils, add them into like a big pot of water and make sure you add lots and lots of water because these lentils are going to absorb the water and then a lot of water will get lost as it as the whole thing is shimmering. But yeah, make sure you add lots of water into this and stir well. And yeah, so I'm going to add some onion, ginger, and garlic into this mix as things are kind of stirring up, and add some olive oil into it. It will add some flavor into the stew. So as of right now, there is no flavor. So I looked into my cabinet and I get all the spices that I would need. You can also buy pre-made spice mix from the store. So Shan is one of these pre-made masala that I'm going to put some on that hot water, and then I have some stuff in my house. These are like coriander, cumin, red pepper, what is this, turmeric, and yeah. And then yeah, just mix them up, warm them up for a few minutes. You do not want to burn these spices. So yeah, I got all of this actually from Costco. So you can see some of these spices are actually like organic too. So yeah, I'm personally, I don't like a lot of spices, but I do like a hint of spices. So depending on your taste, you can add more or less. And yeah, and then the shan mosla that I put earlier actually has some other smell kind of I don't know what they call, but I'll put a list on this with this video. So
Yeah, can you ask
yeah,
Ronak or
over here I'm mixing some
Yeah, it's washed.
what is it? It's some turmeric. I'm mixing up, making it a sauce, and stir it. And as I said, you do not want these kind of like spice paste to get burned. And now they're kind of shimmering. Add it to our lentil stew, and then here I'm kind of taking all the spices, and then you can. So now it's time to add some meat. I'm adding goat meat. I have already cooked the goat meat before. It's kind of like a old, yeah. So, yeah, it's just like any goat curry. I'm going to make another video on how to make goat curry, but it's just like any curry. You add spices and you add the meat, and that's it. That's how simple it is. Adding the goat curry. But this part is optional. If you don't want to add any meat into it, you don't have to. If you want to add some chicken, you can go ahead and chicken. So this is just for like the flavor. It's primarily like a lentil stew. The meat is added for just extra flavor. You don't have to add the meat, so this part is optional. So in this part, I'm just adding some salt. Just be careful not to add too much salt. You can always, if you feel there's not enough salt, you can add salt later. So, and it is a big cooking, so you have to be careful. And now stir everything very well. You can start to see that
the texture of the lentil have
So one of
changed.
the drawback of cooking this particular dish is that you continuously have to stir. Otherwise, the the mashed lentils, they get stuck under the pot, and they get burned. So once the lentil stew is ready, you can eat it, you can taste it. And then, but there is a way to kind of garnish it. You can eat it without it, or you can eat with it. So for garnishing, you can use cucumber, lemon, a little bit of sliced garlic, and there is like chopped coriander, there is green chili. Some people also like to use kind of like a fried onion. I'm going to fry some myself right now.
So this is my final garnishes: onion, ginger, lemon, coriander, cucumber, and green chilies. So it's been already an hour. I'm ready to try out my lentil stew. It looks good.
Okay, so time for the moment of tasting. I'm going to try a little bit. Hold on. Let's see how it tastes. So, yeah, it needs a little bit of salt. And then the lentils are not kind of like fully melted yet, you can see. Yeah, I can still feel a little bit of like chunkiness in the lentils. So I think it will take maybe like half an more hour or something to get fully cooked. But it tastes good, the spices are okay, the salt, yeah, a little bit of salt would help. But yeah, it's good. Yeah.